Hello, and welcome to Pick 10. If you're searching for your next movie night gem, you're in the right place. Netflix has been rolling out a powerful lineup of films in 2025. Stories that pack emotion, suspense, thrills, and some heartfelt drama. Whether you're into explosive action, chilling horror, or true-to-life tales that tug at your emotions, there's something fresh and unforgettable waiting to be discovered. So sit back, relax, and let's walk through the must-watch Netflix movies of the year. These are the top 2025 Netflix releases you shouldn't miss. Number 5. Havoc. This gritty 2025 action film directed by Gareth Evans delivers a heavy dose of intense fight scenes and dark moral choices. Tom Hardy plays Patrick Walker, a weary detective thrown into a dangerous mission after a robbery involving drug-filled washing machines triggers a brutal wave of violence. He's ordered by a corrupt politician to find his estranged son, Charlie, who's linked to the crime. What unfolds is a relentless journey through a web of criminal factions, where everyone has their own agenda, especially a ruthless figure known as Mother and a cold-blooded lieutenant named Ching. Hardy brings emotional weight to the role of a man pulled between duty and survival. While the storyline is packed with multiple layers and perhaps too many players, the real star is the film's choreography, with Gareth Evans once again showcasing his knack for grounded, bone-crunching action. Havoc doesn't reinvent the genre, but it turns up the heat with non-stop momentum and a lead performance that keeps you glued to the screen. Number 4. Revelations. Directed by Yoon Sang-ho, this Korean thriller blends crime drama with psychological and spiritual themes. The story follows Detective Lee Young-hae, a woman haunted by the memory of her sister's death while chasing leads in a baffling missing persons case. At the same time, a preacher named Sun Min-chan starts to believe he's been divinely chosen to punish criminals, and their paths intersect as they both hunt a man named Kwon Young. But the truth isn't black and white. As their journeys twist together, the film explores the fine line between faith and obsession, justice and revenge. Ryu Junol and Shin Minj deliver layered performances, grounding the film's abstract themes with raw emotion. Revelations is not your typical crime thriller. It digs into deeper questions. What does it mean to be righteous? How do grief and guilt shape our actions? The first act may feel a bit tangled, and the finale might not land with the punch some might expect. But the movie's haunting visuals and philosophical undertones offer something different and daring. It's a smart, slow-burning thriller that stays with you. Number 3. Fear Street. Prom Queen. This 2025 horror entry brings back the cult Fear Street franchise, this time adapting R.L. Stine's classic slasher tale about a deadly prom night. Set in Shadyside High, the story centers on a group of popular girls preparing for their prom court when their celebrations take a sinister turn. One by one, prom queen candidates start vanishing, or worse. What begins as a high school rivalry quickly turns into a terrifying whodunit filled with twists, secrets, and a shadowy figure lurking in the background. The movie embraces its 90s slasher roots with plenty of suspense and a retro teen horror vibe, but it also adds a modern touch with strong character development and a few social themes layered in. The pacing is tight, and the mystery keeps you guessing till the end. It may not be the goriest or most groundbreaking horror film, but Fear Street. Prom Queen delivers everything fans of the genre crave: tension, style, and a killer atmosphere. It's a fun, creepy ride that will have you double-checking your invitation before heading to any party. Number 2. Bullet Train Explosion. A high-stakes disaster thriller from director Shinji Higuchi. This Japanese action film turns a speeding train into a ticking time bomb. The story follows the Hayabusa 60, a next-gen Shinkansen heading toward Tokyo. Shortly after departure, railway authorities receive a chilling call, an anonymous threat claiming that a bomb has been planted on board. If the train drops below 100 kilometers per hour, it will explode. With hundreds of lives at stake, engineers, government officials, and passengers scramble to prevent catastrophe. What follows is a tense, heart-pounding narrative that mixes technical precision with emotional drama. Each character, from the conductors to the commuters, grapples with impossible choices and hidden truths. While the movie does occasionally lose focus with too many subplots and long-winded explanations, it still manages to keep the tension alive throughout. The real star here is the setting, a beautifully rendered bullet train slicing through Japan's countryside, and the moral dilemmas faced by those on board. Bullet Train Explosion pays homage to its cinematic predecessor while creating a modern, high-speed thriller that leaves you breathless. Number 1. Nanaz. This heartwarming 2025 dramedy is inspired by the real-life story of Joe Scaravella, a Staten Island man who turned grief into something beautiful. After the death of his beloved mother, Joe decides to open a restaurant where grandmothers from around the world cook traditional homemade meals. With the help of his loyal friend Bruno and a team of passionate helpers, Joe transforms a forgotten eatery into a vibrant hub of stories, culture, and flavor. Each grandmother brings her own recipes, heritage, and wisdom to the table, creating not just food, but memories. The film explores how a small idea can spark a movement, turning strangers into family and grief into healing. While it does lean into sentimental territory and uses some familiar tropes, what shines is the authenticity. Real food, real people, and real emotion. Nanaz is a heartfelt celebration of tradition, resilience, and the universal comfort of a home-cooked meal. If you're in the mood for something uplifting, sincere, and full of soul, this is the one you'll want to remember long after the credits roll. That wraps up today's Pick 10 Countdown. If you're a fan of powerful storytelling, edge-of-your-seat action, or emotionally resonant cinema, these films are worth checking out. Don't forget to subscribe for more movie and series recommendations every week. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.